Death's not the end. Embrace the journey to a new beginning. Have you ever caught a whisper from your soul in the dead of night? When your last breath slips away, does that signal the final curtain call? Or is it the opening of a mysterious new door? Today, we're setting out on a journey to uncover an age-old secret, the truth about what happens after we die. Imagine a world on the edge of darkness and light, waiting for us to explore, where the rules go far beyond what we normally understand. Ancient scrolls, lost civilizations, hidden wisdom, they all seem to quietly hint at one enduring mystery. Where do we really go when life ends? In our upcoming discussion, we'll guide you through the mists of time and space to reveal the answers that history has forgotten. So, are you ready for an experience that transcends life and death? Join us on this journey into the unknown, and let's witness the truth emerge together. Since ancient times, exploring death and what lies beyond has been one of humanity's most mysterious subjects. The ancient Egyptians used the Book of the Dead to guide souls home and put them on trial in the solemn underworld. Ancient Greek philosophers, on the other hand, tried to use reason to understand the immortality of the soul, arguing that life is nothing more than an endless cycle. Meanwhile, over in the East, Buddhism and Hinduism painted a grand picture of the soul's journey through life, death, and rebirth, one full of transformation and renewal. Even though these ancient ideas come from all different backgrounds, they all share the same secret. Death isn't the end. It's just the start of a mysterious journey. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, as religious faith was booming and scientific thinking was on the rise, this hidden knowledge about the afterlife was gradually forgotten or misinterpreted, turning into taboos and confusing myths. It wasn't until modern times, thanks to new archaeological discoveries and fresh interpretations by scholars, that we got a chance to catch a glimpse of the truths hidden in lost civilizations. Legends tell of forgotten mystical texts and secret rituals that once guided people to explore the unknown realms beyond death, though these insights stayed under wraps for ages due to power struggles and conflicts over belief. It's this layering of history and the clash of philosophies that has shaped our diverse, complex understanding of the afterlife today. The subtle metaphors and symbols in those ancient texts weren't just about death itself. They also mirrored the living's deepest fears and hopes. They're like an old mirror reflecting our quest for the ultimate meaning of existence, showing us that only by facing our fears and uncertainties can we uncover the bright truth hidden deep inside. In the moment of death, it feels like all the hustle and worries of everyday life just vanish, leaving behind a vast, silent emptiness. For that brief instant, it's as if our consciousness escapes the limits of time and space and steps into a completely new realm. In this place, the usual ideas of life and death no longer fit. Instead, you're on a deep, soul-searching journey. Some folks say that death is really the start of a spiritual cleansing, a test of facing your inner truth. As an old wise person once said, every ending is just the start of something new. Imagine a river slowly flowing along until one day, its water bursts through the dam, no longer confined by its old channel, but racing toward an unknown vast ocean. Death is like that breakthrough moment. It lets us shed our old forms and step into a much bigger, uncharted space. In this realm, you might stumble upon feelings long forgotten, memories you've buried deep down, or even the fears and doubts you once avoided. All of this tells us that life isn't just about what we see on the surface. It extends into a dimension we can't even fully comprehend. It's like finally opening a door that's been locked away for ages, revealing a world filled with strange lights and ever-changing scenes. Every flicker and shadow seems to mirror the deepest secrets of our hearts. When we face all these reflections, we discover that the very shadows that once hurt us might actually be guiding us toward the truth. Through this journey that transcends life and death, we learn to talk with ourselves, slowly peeling away our false identities to touch that indescribable ultimate truth. Maybe we can't quite put this experience into everyday words, but one thing's certain: every soul gets a chance like this. It's not just a deep reflection on the nature of death, but an awakening, a moment to re-examine who we are and what existence truly means. Death isn't the dark end, it's a doorway to a higher dimension, waiting for us to open it with a little courage and a lot of wisdom. As we dig a little deeper into the truth of the afterlife, we have to face phenomena that have long been misunderstood and mythologized. In many cultures, descriptions of death are full of contradictions and mystery. Some people claim that near-death experiences bring visions of a soft, welcoming light and reunions with lost loved ones, while others find themselves plunged into overwhelming darkness. So, are these just tricks of the mind, or is there something deeper going on? From a mystical standpoint, death isn't a sudden end, but a process of transformation. Much like a caterpillar breaking free from its cocoon and turning into a butterfly that soars into the great unknown. Along the way, the soul undergoes symbolic trials and cleansing, with each challenge revealing another layer of its inner truth. Those dreams and visions, often called whispers of the dead, might be nothing more than the soul leaving its mark as it rebuilds itself. As an old sage once said, every hallucination is just the soul echoing its call for truth. At the same time, we need to be cautious of all the myths and prejudices that have been passed down over the years. Some folks simply equate the afterlife with either heaven or hell, ignoring the more complex layers and dimensions involved. In reality, whether you're greeted by a gentle glow or hit with a wave of terrifying darkness, these experiences reflect your soul's inner state, shaped by your past and your tangled emotions. In other words, the world after death isn't a fixed external scene, but a dynamic process molded by the state of your soul. There's also a subtle resonance between modern science and ancient wisdom. Lately, some neuroscientists have started looking into the mystery of near-death experiences, trying to explain these hard-to-describe encounters with ideas like quantum consciousness and energy fields. Even though these theories haven't reached a consensus yet, they definitely offer us a fresh perspective, suggesting that death might be more than just the end of biological life. It could be a grand experiment in the deep interplay between our souls and the universe. All in all, our exploration shows that the truth about the afterlife isn't a one-dimensional answer. It's a multi-layered conversation about the very nature of existence. It weaves together the symbolic rituals and stories of ancient traditions with the early investigations of modern science into the connection between consciousness and energy. It's in this blend of ideas that we might just start to glimpse the ultimate mystery hidden beyond what we can see. Ancient wisdom isn't just something to look at from afar. It's meant to help us tap into our inner strength every day. You might start by taking a few minutes for quiet meditation each day. Focus on your breath and notice how it feels like a gentle flow connecting the line between life and death. Try closing your eyes and recalling the most genuine moment of your life. Ask yourself, if that moment were our last goodbye, how would I really appreciate everything around me? Next, consider writing a short reflection each day on the ultimate meaning of life. Whether you're reminiscing about past moments or feeling excited about an unknown future, this practice can help you peel away the superficial and touch the pure feelings deep inside. You might be surprised to find that as you write, your fear and confusion about death slowly turn into a sense of wonder and curiosity about the mysteries of existence. Also, try adding a little ritual to your routine. On every new moon or full moon night, light a candle and make a quiet wish, letting yourself feel the magic in the play of light and shadow, almost like a subtle flash of the soul at the boundary of life and death. This way, you're not just syncing with the universe's rhythm, but also planting a seed of respect and understanding for both death and rebirth in your heart. These simple steps might seem small, but each little practice builds the courage and wisdom to face the unknown. When your mind is truly calm and clear, you can see the ultimate meaning of life from a fresh perspective, viewing death not as a scary end, but as a chance for inner transformation. As you go along, keep a curious and humble heart, letting every meditation and every word you write become a bridge to the hidden truths waiting to be discovered. On this journey to uncover the truth about death, we've seen how ancient wisdom and modern thinking can come together in amazing ways. Death isn't the end. It's a chance for inner transformation, a deep experience that forces us to confront our true selves. Dusty old texts, mysterious rituals, and legends that span the ages are all calling us to explore another side of life. As the old saying goes, we're just passing through, and in death we return to our roots. Every goodbye carries the promise of new hope. Today, are you ready to let go of your fear of the unknown and embrace endless possibilities with an open heart? When you look deep inside, can you spot that glimmer of light hidden in the darkness? That light not only lights the way to eternity, but also guides you toward true freedom and spiritual awakening. Let's put our beliefs into action and use our insight to see death as just another incredible extension of life. Are you ready to dive into these endless mysteries? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let this journey be the beginning of every soul's quest for its true self.